Lance, 3-1 to Cornard. The result doesn't really tell the story of the game, though, does it?
No, not really. I thought we started well. I thought we were bright. We'd asked them to try and get on the front foot early doors, and I think we did that. Obviously, they score. Well, it's a sloppy goal from our point of view. They get in too easily down our right hand side, ball into the back post, and then they're overloaded. Which obviously, from the second phase, we've not picked up. When the ball's gone out. And so that's disappointing to go 1-0 down. And after that, I actually thought they had a 10-minute spell where they were the better side. I thought for the last 15 to 20 minutes of the first half, I thought we did all right. We made 3 changes at half time, changed the formation. We did everything but score. But that's not to say that we created chances. We had a lot of possession. We put the balls into good areas. We kept the ball, we moved it well. But we haven't really worked our goalkeeper all day. We've got into wide areas and our final delivery has been poor. And then if you look at their second goal, which massively comes against the run of play, one good cross, great touch, great finish. And that was the clinical difference between the two sides today. We then conceded a poor goal. I think Finn will be disappointed. I think the Wall will be disappointed in the third goal. And it doesn't really show a true reflection of the actual game. And obviously then Ollie gives us a consolation goal at the end. But yeah, it's one of those games where you come away from today where we've done all right for about an hour and 10 minutes. But then we've lost the game 3-1 to a very organised Cornard side. But we've got to get out of this slump.
Like you say, we were on top for, almost an hour. And again, like you say, just sort of missing that final ball.
Yeah.
How are we going to fix that?
Well, we work on it in training. We did, only last Thursday just gone, we were doing balls into wide areas, getting bodies in the box and that kind of stuff. Today, it just didn't come off for us. Sometimes it clicks. Today, it hasn't. And it's not for the ones of trying. The lads are deflated in there because we all know we're in it together. And they're disappointed, but it shows they care. So it's not about the group. We haven't lost the group or anything like that, and they're not willing to run the extra 2 or 3 yards for us. That they're all doing that. Because like I say, I thought today they competed really well, and we just lacked that final. Whether it be in the 18-yard box or in wide areas or the delivery from deep, we just didn't have that quality today. And we'll work on that. But I think sometimes you get games like that, and Cornard have come here, done a very professional job, and I wouldn't say they've stolen the 3 points, but I think over the lion's share we've had the better of it.
It's nice to hear that the group are still together and fighting through this, like you say. Yep. Tough periods.
Yeah.
How are we going to get ourselves out of this slump?
Well, again, Stowmarket next week. On paper, it should be an easier game on paper, but then at the moment we're very low in confidence, and it shows. When we concede, we look deflated at the moment. So we will try and do sessions next week where it'll be, fun. Get the lads together, have a few laughs, and just try and recreate that kind of atmosphere. It's not that we haven't been doing that, but I think this next week's training will be about around that, trying to give that kind of camaraderie back in the camp, because it's important. And I think that, we're not far off of actually doing quite well. The Ely game, albeit now, 4 weeks ago, showed that we can compete against the better sides in this league and have that aggression and the appetite. And this is where we say that, we need to be playing on a level playing field every week and not give the 8 out of 10s against your Elys or whatever. So if we can do that next Saturday against Stowmarket and play like we've done today for most part, then I think we could be okay. But we need a win. I think that's obvious. I'm not going to deny that. Obviously, it hasn't gone great as much as I would like to have done. I think we've only won 3 in my tenure, and that's now, I think, is that 5 defeats or 6 defeats plus 4 draws. So it's not good enough. I understand that. I accept that, and I think that if we have a good week in training and we build upon that hopefully come next week against Stowmarket, we'll be ready for the fight.
Yeah, you touched upon it there in Stowmarket on Saturday at the JML. I can just get a quick preview on that game from you.
Yeah, we're going to try and make the lads upbeat all week. We're going to do our homework on Stowmarket like we do every week. And, they're a side that are, in transition, shall we say. We have to take the ball by the horns next week, and we have to start well. And if we do that, hopefully we can suffocate them and get a performance out of us, because the home fans deserve that, because we haven't really given them, that too much to cheer about of late, only the Boxing Day game. So yeah, trust me, we're working hard. We're trying to strive for the right performances at the right times, and hopefully next week that will come.